Good morning. It is Let It Go and Let It Grow. And the Let It Go card of the day is Mr. Schmarmy, the Schmarmy guy. So, what are we letting go of today with the Knight of Cups? Cups are your water signs, their romance today, their emotions, their intuition, dropping into more of those romantic kind of feelings today. It is about Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, the water signs. So we are dealing with more of a Pisces energy today than the other two. So let it go, Knight of Cups. Release emotional fantasies and idolization. So this is really asking you to take a look at sort of what I would give the feeling of that Hollywood romance, those idolizations of people who you have grown to see, know, trust, and love, but you actually don't know who they are at all. I love how there's a horse in the background coming into the horse energy of the fire horse right now. So this is asking you to not idolize and to release those feelings of putting people on sort of that pedestal, that false idol kind of thing, that emotional fantasy of what it could be like if. So it's asking you to let go of that, letting go of your feelings instead of chasing the truth. So we can be overcome by emotion. A lot of the times what I say about emotion is like a weather front. They pass through. So don't go with these feelings that you're having today. Look for the truth of the matter. There's a difference between feeling and intuition as well. So if you're not coming to that through an intuitive spot, you're coming through it from an emotional spot, know that emotions can be like a storm or weather. It is just going to pass through. Drop romanticizing versions of people and situations. So this is asking you once again to take those rose-colored glasses off and not to see people as they are, but to do a little bit more of investigation on why you're seeing them the way that you're seeing them. Does it remind you of something from your childhood? Do they bring up feelings for you? Once again, it's that emotion connection that might tap back to something when you were younger. So it's a familiarity feeling rather than that true nature of who they actually are. Stop leading with hope when reality says pause. So if there is a timeout that you need to take, instead of keeping hoping that things change and hoping things are going to move in a different direction, stop that. Take the full pregnant pause out and take that rest that you need. And choose emotional maturity over emotional intoxication. So if you are high on feeling, those are a lot of times the feelings that don't actually last. So they are an illusion. You can be drunk on love. You can be intoxicated with all of those feelings. And that a lot of time will absolutely fade away. You want to come at it from an emotional maturity. So is what I'm feeling real, or is what I'm feeling a projection of how I wish I feel? Is this like an intense, possibly sexual connection? Because a lot of times that will happen, that you get that emotionally drunk feeling, but it's not a real feeling. Your hormones are kicking in. You're feeling things that you haven't felt in a long time, but that's actually not a real feeling. That's a chemical response. So you have to come at this from emotional security. So the message for the water signs today, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, this is about grounded emotion. Sensitivity is power, but only when it is rooted for you in reality, and the rootedness, the red of the roses there. So watch out for those schmarmy feelings in the background today. Come at it from maturity rather than going with the feelings of these emotions themselves. So that's the let it go. Let it grow is this guy, the devil. When the devil comes up from you, usually it is a day to really do some introspective work. So let it grow is the devil, which is earth. It's Capricorn energy, shadow, attachment, power, and material bonds. So you are going to grow awareness of unhealthy attachments, which falls into this one 100%. Watch out for those unhealthy attachments, things that you might be doing and staying around because of compliance. It's just friggin' easy to do. Might not be the right thing for you to do, but it's easy for you to do, and that might not and necessarily be where you need to be. Face your shadow patterns without shame. It is once you realize you have a pattern, and I mean, this is a lot of work. I'm working through patterns of things myself. You have to be able to look at yourself without guilt or shame and just realize and put yourself back on track when it's happening, or even after the fact, because we tend to go to sleep a lot in ourselves right now as a way of blocking out and pacifying ourselves. So we end up, like for me, it's food issues. I will eat something and then, a half hour later go, God, I ate that. Like, I'm not eating that right now. And, but do that without guilt. Do it with recognition of, okay, I fell off the path, but we can get back on right now. Take responsibility for where you give your power away. So this is not only about boundaries, like setting up boundaries physically. This is the psychic boundaries as well. The people that are in your aura, your field, your that whole energy circumference of who you are that are draining you, and take responsibility for that and come up with good ways of psychic cleansing for yourself. I've started to cleanse the house daily. There's days that the energy in here feels stagnant, so I'll even drum through the house just to get that energy moving and flowing and clear it off. I've actually started to do nighttime yoga as well as morning yoga too. The woman I follow, Yogi Gems, does a really cool release nighttime yoga, and I've been sleeping a lot better since I've started to do that, so that's great. So build discipline around your desires. So keep yourself in check. Basically, just keep yourself aware and in check of what's going on. And once again, do it without guilt. If you've, fucked up, then take accountability, make note of it, and walk forward without judgment. Transform temptation into conscious choice. So if you are being tempted to do it, redirect yourself in a different direction that is going to benefit you rather than harm you. For the Capricorn, this is empowerment through accountability. You reclaim control when you see clearly what is binding you. So great message for everybody. So you're going to be releasing the fantasy today, facing your shadow. Freedom begins the moment you stop romanticizing what is keeping you stuck. So that is the reading today, and what I do with them. So I am going to be using the Law of Positivism cards for the Oracle card of the day. So we will see what the final card is for the day for you guys. And that is in prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. So that is a great thing to really carry through with this card here. So you can see the dog there, the dog representing the best friend, and then the light behind them both. Take time out if you are feeling this temptation or you've done something. Acknowledge it and just put it out to the universe that you need a little bit more guidance or help. And know that the universe has your back and loves you and supports you in every way that it can. And I hope this will resonate with you today, and have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.